Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add Instagram lead ads leads to Airtable. So here I'm an owner of a business and to promote my business I'm running an Instagram lead ad. So in this case I want whenever a new lead is generated, automatically that details should be added in my Airtable as a new record. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect a trigger and an action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Instagram lead ads and our action application will be Airtable. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add your Instagram lead ads leads to Airtable automatically. So this is my Instagram account and I have connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page which is named as Peak Performance Physio. So to show you the connection, let me take you to the settings. And here under settings, scrolling down, and here under permissions I'm going to select linked accounts. And here you can see I have successfully connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page. So now moving back. Now here using this Facebook page, I am running some Instagram lead ad through which I am generating new leads. So this is the campaign which I have created and here I want whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically that lead detail should be added in my Airtable as a new record. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as add Instagram lead ads lead to Airtable. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow with the name add Instagram lead ads lead to Airtable. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action, where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Instagram lead ads and my trigger event as new lead instant, so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads, instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. And now to connect my Instagram lead ads with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Instagram lead ads account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to give a name. So here I'm going to give the name as Airtable. And now I'm going to click on this connect with Instagram lead ads. Now to build a connection, we need to select the Facebook page or the Facebook account which is connected with our Instagram account. So here I'm going to select the Facebook account. And authorization successful. And here you can see we have successfully built a connection. So now moving forward, and here it is asking me to select the page. So here I've already shown you that I have created a Facebook page with the name Peak Performance Physio. So now moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to search for my page which is named as Peak Performance Physio. And after selecting the page, here it is asking me to select lead gen form. So for that, let me take you back to my Meta Ads Manager. And here in my campaign, I have created an instant form with the name New Instagram Leads. So in this case, I'm going to use this form. So moving back to Pabbly window. Here I'm going to select my lead gen form as New Instagram Leads. So here I've selected a single form because I want only the leads of this form should be captured by Pabbly Connect. But if you want the leads of all the forms should be captured by Pabbly Connect, then you can select all leads and forms. Now after selecting the page and lead gen form, moving forward. And here I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a new webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a new lead in our Instagram lead ad. So now here in Meta Ads Manager, you can see that my campaign is in draft mode. That means my campaign is not a live campaign. And as this campaign is not a live campaign, that means here we need to generate a test lead. But if you are running a live campaign, then also you have to follow the same steps. And then whenever a new lead is generated in an Instagram lead ad, automatically that lead will be captured by Pabbly Connect. So as here my campaign is in draft mode, so here I'm going to use Meta Lead Ads Testing tool to generate the new lead so that I can receive a response here. So for that, let me take you to Meta Lead Ads Testing tool, and here under Meta for Developers in Lead Ads Testing tool, I have selected my page and my form. And now to generate a new lead, I'm going to click on this preview form. And here you can see I have entered a dummy data where I've entered the first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number, and gender as male. And now to submit this response, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's move back to our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received the first name, last name, email, phone number, gender and other details. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as Airtable and my action event as create a record, so that whenever a new lead is generated in our Instagram lead ad, automatically a new record will be created in our Airtable using that details. And now to connect my Airtable with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Airtable account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Airtable. And now here it is asking me to add a base. So here in my Airtable account, you can see I have created a base with the name Instagram Lead Ads Leads. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to click on this add a base, and here I'm going to search for my base which is named as Instagram Lead Ads Leads. And now after selecting the base, here I'm going to click on grant access and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Now after building the successful connection, moving forward, here for the base name, I'm going to select my base name as Instagram Lead Ads Leads, moving forward. And for the table name, let me take you back to my Airtable account. And here you can see the table name is Lead Details. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to enter the table name as Lead Details. Moving forward, and here it is asking for first name, last name, phone number, email and gender. So basically these are the fields which I've entered in my Airtable. So here instead of entering data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Instagram lead ads. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever a new lead is generated in our Instagram lead ads, automatically this previously existing lead details will be updated with the new one. So here for the first name, I'm going to map the first name. Here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the phone number. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the email address. Moving forward, and lastly here I'm going to map the gender. And now here it is asking for enable typecasting. So here in instruction it says typecasting if enabled allows you to forcefully create an option with the passed value in multiple choice type field. So here I'm going to select false for this option. And now after entering all the details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully received the response. So now let's go and check our Airtable account. And here you can see we have created a new record with the first name as dummy, last name as user, a random phone number, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com and gender as male. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to generate another test lead in our Instagram lead ads, and for that, let me take you back to my lead ads testing tool. So here in lead ads testing tool, I need to delete my previous lead in order to create a new one. Because it says you can create one lead per form, you will need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So here to delete the lead, I'm going to click on this delete lead. And after clicking on the delete lead button, I need to refresh my window, and that's a necessary step. So here in lead ads testing tool, I have selected my page and my form again, and now to generate a new lead, I'm going to click on this preview form. And now here I've entered another dummy data where I've entered the first name as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number and gender as female. And now to submit this response, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our Airtable account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new record with the first name as test, last name as user, a random phone number, email as test@pabblytunes.com and gender as female. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Instagram lead ads and an action as Airtable, so that whenever a new lead is generated in the Instagram lead ads, automatically the lead details will be added in the Airtable as a new record. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.